Good morning, student. We were in chapter 4, Life at Mokamaghat. It is a Jean Cobart story. What happens? One of the person came to stay with him for learning the steamer. Then he had spent fortnight with me, and I was now accompanying him across the river of Samaria Ghat. He was accompanying him to the river to across the Samaria Ghat to see him off on his long railway journey to Gorakhpur, sitting cross-legged, a tailor-wise on bench next to me and was looking down the lower deck was Indian. He was looking the Indian peoples, how they gossip, and his name was Vavete. He was a young companion who was coming with him to learn the deck, and he saw that chattering crowd accommodating themselves on the open deck. There was third class people were sitting on the open deck. He saw them chattering and talking to each other. He remarked that he would dearly love to know who these people were. He asked that he wanted to know who were they and why they were traveling from one part of India to the another. And they asked that why they were traveling from one part of the crowd packed like sand lions and now settle down. So I would try to satisfy. He wanted to satisfy that why this crowd was moving from one place to in curiosity. Let us start. I said at night and work around the deck, taking only the outer fringe of the people who have their backs to the rails. The three men nearest to us are Brahmin, and the big copper vessel sealed with wet clay that they are so carefully guarding contain the Ganges water. Then he told that they are the Brahmin peoples. They are sitting in front of us and they are carrying these all mud kettles with Ganga Jal, means Ganga water. The water was right bank of Ganga is considered to be more holy than the water on the left bank. And these three Brahmin servants of the well-known Maharaja have filled the vessel on the right bank and are taking the water 8 miles by the river's rail. Personal use of Maharaja, who has even been traveling, never uses any but Ganga's water for domestic purposes. He said that the Maharaja of the place where these Brahmins came, they have taken this water from the right side of the Ganga river because the Raja used to all his domestic work by Ganga water. The man next to Brahmin is Momden, a Dhunia, a man who threshes cotton by profession. He travels from the station to station, teasing the cotton in old mattress with a hard harp-like implement lying on the deck beside him. He said that you see this is a mountain people. He is carrying the heaps of cloth that he is to pay. With this implement he teases old cotton until it resembles floss silk. Next to him are two Tibetan lamas who are returning from pilgrimage to sacred Buddhist shrine at Gaya. Then he saw the next is Tibetan people. They are Buddhists. They are coming for holy pilgrimage. They are coming through Gaya. And who out of these four head next to lamas are a group of 4 men returning from pilgrimage to Banaras. Then he said that next to these lamas there is a 4 they are coming from Banaras, the homes of the feudal of Nepal. Each of 4 men, as you see, has 2 blown glass jars protected with wicker one slung on short bamboo pole. These jars contain water which they have drawn from Gangas and Banaras, which they will sell drop by drop in their own adjoining village for religious ceremony. These peoples, they will take Ganga and Banaras water and they will sell 1 drop for each whenever they will conduct a ceremony in that villages, and so on round the deck until I came to the last man and left. The man I told contributed that old friend of mine, the father of one of the workmen who was crossing the river and plough his field on the next bank. He said that this is my friend's father. He is ploughing. He is going for agricultural purpose for one place to another. Thank you.